everybody. What? We're cooking.
Yo.
Yeah. Ethan, what are we cooking this week on Three Cooking
Okay.
Nerds?
So, being from Miami, one of the most prominent dishes that we can have here is the Cuban sandwich. This is something that I have fairly regularly, maybe once a month or so. And really it's just a staple of being from Miami, even though it was made in Tampa. Is the
Checks out.
the hometown of the Cuban sandwich, not Miami, it's Tampa. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with our bread. Now, I got a French baguette because I didn't see anything labeled with Cuban bread. So this will be a perfectly fine substitute. What do you guys get?
I got a baguette.
What'd you call me?
Baguette.
And I have a French twin loaf.
Cool. You could get the midnight sandwich roll, but then it becomes a medianoche, which is a midnight sandwich, which is a lot sweeter version of a Cuban sandwich.
Okay.
Interesting.
So usually I get the Cuban bread, and it already comes like in a perfect size. So for the baguette, we'll have to cut it down to the size that we want. So just think about how big you want your sandwich to be, and then you can cut it to that way.
Hypothetically, too, you could probably like cook this whole thing and like meal prep it and have it like throughout the week. I'm guessing too, if you really want.
Yeah, like a bunch of Cuban sandwiches.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably do actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So I'm gonna cut mine into like a third. And that should be big enough. Remember, it's not the size of your loaf, it's how you use that loaf. So, you can cut that open, to make a sandwich, with all its fillings.
Okay.
So you can just cut that open, and you can cut it all the way if you want, or you can leave a little bit of flat hanging there. But you should just get a nice, even loaf. Perfect. Okay. Now, in a lot of ways, this is a very easy sandwich to make. It's mayo, mustard, pickles, cheese, ham, pork, and then you cook that up. So this is a real easy dish that you can make kind of anytime. Granted, if you have like some of the more special ingredients like the pork, which being in Miami I have easy access to, I think you guys had some trouble, right?
Yes.
No, I ended up buying pulled pork that like apparently has barbecue sauce in it. So you know what?
Okay, it's the same kind of texture, but a little bit different flavor, basically.
Right.
Yeah, I'm wishing I had done that. So I went with a basically online to a Cuban sandwich like recipe that said how to do your own like pork for it, and I ended up using a pork steak or a shoulder. I don't remember what the heck it was, but anyway, it was the right kind of cut, and I've been cooking it for about 6 hours. However, I don't know if it's as tender as I want.
Okay, well the pork will come in a little bit. Next up is going to be mayo and mustard. I like to do mayo first to make a nice base for the bread, and then the mustard afterwards.
Okay.
So you guys can of course use any of that or none of that, up to your discretion.
Sorry, we're putting mayo on, right?
Yeah, I'm putting mayo on both sides of my bread here.
I feel like if you don't put mayo on both sides, you're just a dick.
I did.
Like you gotta put mayo
Yeah.
on both sides. It's,
Like there should be some form of capital
Yeah.
punishment.
like I'm pretty sure if I went to like Nazi Germany and some dude was like putting mayo on both sides, like the Nazi Gestapo or whatever, were like, no go, bro, can't do that.
Yeah. No. Okay, so yeah, I'm just covering both sides mayonnaise,
Okay.
and we'll get there. But do you guys put mayonnaise on the outside of your bread whenever you're like eating it, like cooking it?
Well, here's the thing. I usually use like not mayonnaise, but like whipped dressing, which doesn't have a lot of fat, so I probably wouldn't. But if I had like real mayonnaise, yeah, I would.
Gotcha. So I've been doing that lately with a lot of like grilled cheeses.
Yeah, it does taste better than usually like.
You put it on the outside? That sounds really disgusting.
It's
Well, instead of like butter, you use
You
mayonnaise.
guys were wrong, but that's okay.
that's why I just don't
That's
do it.
incredibly
'Cause
disgusting.
the whipped dressing I have just doesn't quite do the trick, which is fine.
Gotcha.
I gotta count my
So-
calories now that I'm 32. You know, you can just eat whatever you want.
So after your mayonnaise, just a nice bread of mustard. I'm honestly not too crazy about mustard unless it's in specific dishes. So this is rare for me to do mustard.
Now, what kind of mustard would you
Yeah.
recommend somebody use?
I would say a regular yellow mustard because it offers like a nice little, kind of tangy cut through, kind of this sandwich. But if you like spicy, you could definitely go for that. It offers a little meat. It's a pretty customizable sandwich. But I like to hit at the core kind of things, the cheese, the pork, the pickles. Those are the things that I make sure I have to hit. So you can do a decent covering of mustard on this.
So we're doing
one or
both
two
sides. Or we're doing one side only?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I told you guys, I am not a mustard or pickles person, so I will be abstaining from those.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I don't
Basically,
like,
meat and cheese is the only thing that matter.
I do not like yellow mustard. If I do mustard, I always do Dijon.
Gotcha.
Oh, look at Mr. Fancy over here.
No, I literally, if I have yellow mustard, I will just start throwing up. It is not good.
I used to be the same way. No, you're right.
I don't know
I
why I just like
understand
yellow
what you-
mustard. It's just, yeah.
Now I'm just doing another basic spread of the mustard.
I'm gonna start
And-
cooking up my pork.
Yeah, we'll get to the pork, but yeah, if it's like shredded and like very easy to apply, then it's ready to go. So- So bread now has mayo and mustard on it, and next up I would do pickles. So those who are abstaining from pickles obviously can abstain. I love my bread butter chips
Okay. Do you put this
because
on
they are a little sweeter.
Oh, my camera decided to go crazy again.
Are we doing top or bottom for the pickles?
Well, you like pickles, right?
Yeah, I do love pickles. Pickles are my friends.
Okay, I would do top and bottom first, man.
Ooh, this is going wild.
Yeah, so you can do like 3 pickles on top, 3 pickles on the bottom.
I should say I'm just doing the whole baguette and then I'm gonna like portion it. I won't do it on air obviously. I'm only gonna do the one, but
That's
I'm gonna
smart.
just cook this whole thing up.
So I am placing my pickles on either side of our sandwich, just doing 3 on each side. So I like sweet pickles that cuts through like some of the more tangy things like the mustard, the
Right.
ham. So I've got 3 pickles on each side. It's looking very symmetrical right now. And up next, I would do cheese.
Okay.
That is I got baby Swiss because it offers that little bit of Swiss flavor without being too, impactful. Did you get regular Swiss or anything?
I just got. Ooh. Okay. I got some Swiss pre-slices.
Gotcha.
You have little holes in there. Oh
Yeah, I got little holes.
yeah. So
So
would you recommend top or bottom for the cheese?
Well, again, I would use both sides. So you can do like one slice on the top, one slice on the bottom
I'm digging
to
this.
cover your pickles. Mm. Delicious.
I'm already.
I love cheese.
So
You ever just like snack on cheese?
Yeah, yes and no. Like I'll do a charcuterie board, which sounds very fancy, but it's just meat and cheese on a plate, and I'll serve that up for like people who come over. But usually when I do that, like I probably wouldn't do Swiss cheese, but in general, yeah, I love it.
Okay. So I've got 2 slices of cheese on there, bottom and top. And next up is going to be the ham. So this is again going to be like, what's up, Lee?
Oh, no, I was having some difficulties, so don't mind me.
Gotcha. At least sort of a very impressive looking setup with your pork, and I'm very jealous.
I wish I put in the effort for this.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
Okay, so we're saying that we want to put cheese. Sorry, I'm a little behind because I had a camera issue there. So we got to put some cheese on there, and now ham, right?
So after mayonnaise, mustard, pickles, of course, abstain from any of that if you like. After that, then it's cheese. So I did 2 slices of Swiss or baby Swiss on either side.
Okay, I'm going to put some onions on mine. Because why not?
No, that's great because my mojo pork came with some onions in there as well.
I got a bit of a special ingredient, little juice I'm gonna add here.
Oh yeah.
This is a family-friendly show.
Shit.
Okay. What do you got?
Okay, I'm back. I made some garlic ginger paste this past week. It's got some turmeric and some honey. I feel like I would like juice for the sandwich up.
Okay. That could be. Are you doing that and mustard as well?
I'm actually thinking. Okay, so I have cheese and pickles and the mustard and mayonnaise. The ham's going on next, right?
Yes, we're doing the ham next. Either type. I have black forest ham, but you can do honey ham or anything like that. And you're just going to do like a slice on top and then a slice on the bottom.
Okay, for the ham you put a slice on top and a slice on the bottom.
Yeah, and then you can do that.
I'm putting
and then
little
we're going to hit our
dollops.
final ingredient soon.
I'm going to put little
So,
dollops.
time to...
Oh.
You think I have enough ham?
Those leftovers from Thanksgiving?
Actually they are not, ironically.
Oh.
Did you make it
It's just
for
leftovers. No, this is just leftovers from like the other day.
I was gonna say I would be very impressed if you made like a whole ham just for this. Be like, leave shit up. So what I'm doing,
That would be absolutely hilarious.
I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing here. One second.
Please do.
So,
I'm very interested to see how yours is going to turn out.
I have the cheese and I put little dollops of my garlic ginger paste on the cheese, and then I'm gonna put the pork or the ham on top of it.
Yeah.
So then it will like kind of like just blend in with the cheese.
Perfect. So, once you got 2 slices of ham on there, one to the top, one to the bottom, then we're going to move on to the pork. And it's just going to be like one long layer. So really just what you would say one layer of pork. It's going to get smashed between these 2 pieces of bread and all their goodness. So I have not shredded my pork yet, but I think the easiest way to do that is 2 forks and you just pull that apart.
Yep. In my case, because mine isn't shredding, I'm basically having pork chunks.
Okay.
Gotcha. So
Hey, that works. Oh, I'm so excited for this, like stupidly excited.
See how they taste.
yeah, so I'm just pulling that apart. It's got onions. It's been cooked in mojo sauce. Thank you very much, Publix.
Go Publix.
And this came like two kind of larger chunks. I think one chunk would be enough once it's shredded to fill your sandwich.
Like, would you say like a tablespoon?
Tablespoon of pork?
Yeah, like per like little section of the sandwich.
I mean, I would say one handful is good for one whole sandwich.
Okay.
So if you can hold pork in your hand and it fills up your hand, that's good for like one serving.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got a little onion in mine. I've got it shredded to like a good amount. This is probably like a serving and a half that I have for my one sandwich. And basically, we're just gonna line it up so that it, goes horizontally with the sandwich. So if you got, a longer piece, sort of goes long ways on the sandwich. And we can start piling that like a layer, so that we can start getting our delicious pork goodness on there.
Oh, cool.
Let's see how it goes. It's delicious. It is perfectly seasoned, cooked. Just delicious.
I do love pulled pork. Like, if I go to like a barbecue place and they have pulled pork, it's going on order, like 100%.
Yeah. I do love like barbecue pulled pork. I've never tried pulled pork on a Cuban sandwich, but I can imagine it would be pretty delish.
Well, I know, like, I think like a traditional, like, Cubano has, the pulled pork, right?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people do, like, they cook. Lee, did you cook your pork in, like, orange juice and lemon juice and all that to make it?
I did.
Okay.
I did cook that.
Yeah,
So, the recipe that I cooked it in was it was a lot of garlic, cumin, peppers, black and red, and then orange and lime juices.
Yeah. So I've got my pork on there, and that's the final ingredient for the Cuban sandwich. I'm gonna go ahead
Back in here.
and smush it down so that it's closable.
Okay.
Fold the sandwich in so that you can close it. So basically, you've got your sandwich with cheese, ham, pork, pickles, and all that, and we're rocking something like looks like that. So you got one big piece of pork going down the middle. That big section.
Cool.
Oops, my cheese is coming out of this.
I should say
What's that?
this thing is long.
Okay.
So that is the construction done.
I'm gonna like lift up my laptop so I can like show you guys what I've done. What madness I have brought to this table.
I mean, this is good that we're like experimenting.
I think that's kind of like why I think the show will be very entertaining for people. Is like kind of like do what you want, kind of. So.
Damn.
Jesus Christ, you made like a full.
That's a foot
Sandwich.
That's more than a foot long. That's almost 2.
Man, get that Subway.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook it in portions, and then I think I'm just gonna put in the fridge and just eat throughout the week.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm cooking, I'm usually cooking batch style like this, so I can just eat it throughout the week. So what's next? Aside from me drinking some more beer.
Got my spatch. Next is the actual cooking of the sandwich. Now, you could very well just have the sandwich like that, and it'll very much, be delicious.
Mm-hmm.
But I think hot, warm, gooey is the way to go.
Of course.
Okay.
So we're going to go to our stovetop or your sandwich press. Either one is a good way to cook this. So what do you guys think?
I'm gonna do stovetop.
Yeah, stovetop too.
Okay, cool. I got stovetop right here in front of me, and we're gonna go ahead and put that to like a medium.
Okay.
Low. I'm gonna switch it around because the numbers on the dial are kind of fucked up.
You've mentioned your fucked up dials before, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to show you mine in a second. Okay, so we have it on, you said low, between low and medium?
Yeah, like low, medium should be good. And you can take like a tablespoon of butter to start getting some, some lubrication in there.
Okay. We're doing this in a skillet or like a pan?
Pan is fine.
Okay.
Pan is fine.
I wish I had battered this out
before. It a little longer to heat.
Yeah, I think mine's still heating up, but that's okay.
Yeah, I wish I had known about this before, but that's fine.
Yeah, so my butter is a little warm already, so I'm just going to spread that around.
Okay.
You know what? Really the sandwich, basically.
I kind of like in the future want to do like a fermentation thing on this show.
I mean,
That might take a little while.
do we have weeks to ferment?
Yeah. You have to do like the time delay. I think that'd be
Right.
kind of rad though. What do you think,
Maybe.
viewers?
Yeah, let us know. I mean, alternatively, you could make the sandwich in the oven. You could have like a big tray, and then have those start toasting in there. But for the sake of time and the sake of visuals, the pan is a perfectly fine way to go.
Okay.
So my butter is melting pretty nicely. Got tubes in my pan, so I'll kind of get some grill marks.
Are you guys drinking anything while we're cooking?
I've got like a sour iced tea here.
Ooh.
I am not, but that's okay.
Sour as in like it doesn't taste great. Like not an alcoholic.
Not like sour jujubes or something like that. Like. That's crap.
I don't know where you've been drinking. Okay. So
I did have
I'm
a
gonna
beer
try
a few
just
weeks
a little
ago.
more.
There was a beer I had a few weeks ago. It tasted like grapefruit and it was really sour, but it was actually delicious.
Sounds kind of gross, not gonna lie.
Actually,
Yeah, grapefruit as a fruit is not the best. As a flavor, it's okay. So once your butter is melted and all that, I think it would be a good time to put the sandwich on there, like bottom down is fine. Or either way. So
Just straight on there?
yeah, straight on there.
Okay.
And it'll start cooking. Now, if you have a weight or something to press down on the sandwich with, that could be helpful. That could, get a good cook going. I have this hand weight in the shape of a chicken, which is fun, as well as a small cast iron pan. And I will be using both because weight, you can make things heavier by combining them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just
So-
pushing down.
I got my cast iron on there, along with my hand weight. And yeah, there you go.
How long are we
I just
doing
got
each
it.
side, you think?
What's that?
How long should we be doing each side?
Each side, a few minutes. It's just so that, cheese melts, everything gets warmed up. If your pork was refrigerated, then you want to give that time to heat up. But once you start seeing maybe a little color, then certainly flip it to the other side and give that some time to cook.
Okay.
Now, have you guys ever had this before? This kind of sandwich?
I'm about to pass off everybody. The only Cubanos I've had are from Starbucks.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They have Cuban sandwiches at Starbucks?
Yeah, they serve them. They serve them at like.
I'm super confused.
Yeah, it's okay. You know what? It's. I'm sure this will be much better than anything I can get at Starbucks. But yes, I've had it at Starbucks essentially.
I'm hearing a little sizzle from mine, so I can tell like some of the juices are getting out or some of the cheese is getting melted. So if you hear a sizzle, that's good.
We want sizzle.
We want sizzle.
I wish I had preheated my pan earlier because it's going very slow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well if you want, you can kind of smash it to get a little bit more, dispersion on the heat. I don't know the word. So, yeah, this is something that's a staple of Miami. Like, there's a big Hispanic community, big Cuban community. It only makes sense to go, get your cafecito in the morning from the Ventanita and get a little Cuban sandwich along with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick check on mine to see how it's cooking on the other side. I don't think it'll have much color, but I want to see how it's doing.
Mine is pretty colored. I wish I had done the top first and then the bottom later. I think on my next batch I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
There we go. Now I'm hearing some sizzle.
Okay, so I flipped mine over. I'm getting some good color on it. The cheese is getting some good color as well. I've got a piece of pork down Rogue. So I'll just take that out.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stuffed mine back.
And then I'm just gonna slap my weight right back on. So that we get some good, pressing action. I'm gonna try my warm pork. And it's fantastic. It's chewy, fatty, got some onions. Really delicious. Lee, you said you had onions in yours, right?
I do.
How jammy are they?
How what?
How jammy are they? Are they really soft, or are they still kind of tender?
Oh, they're crisp. Oh, you're talking in the sandwich themselves? Yeah, I think they're still crispy, but I don't know. I bought red onions.
Ooh. Spice it up.
Yeah, so we just want everything to be warmed and toasted, and really when your cheese is melted, and you've got good color on either side, that's the sign that it's done, and everything's, warmed and can be mixed together. So, I'm gonna do a quick check, see how everything's going. My bread is kind of sliding apart, so I'm trying to be careful with that.
Ooh. I'm going to burn myself a little bit here.
Okay. Look at my sandwich, and looks like some of the bread stuck to the pan, which is fun. Oh boy, okay. I'll admit I've never made it on the stovetop. I've done it in the, George Foreman. This is new to me, but still, it's gonna have a great taste.
I'm sure it will.
That's what counts.
Yeah.
It's the friends we made along the way.
It's the Cuban sandwiches we made along the way.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna put my weight back on there one last time, and then after that, I should be good to go once it's toasted.
I think I'm going to call Mom.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Should be good to go. I'm gonna take mine off the heat.
Ooh, no. I put my weight down on mine and it just pushed everything out. I'm like, no! I may have my second one going, so.
Got it. So, should be done now. So, we've got our Cuban sandwich. How you looking over there?
Ooh, pretty nice. I guess mine pretty burnt through. Lee looks like he's alcohol or something. He can jump back in hopefully too.
No, mine turned out real well. It's nice and crispy on top. The cheese is melted. Yeah,
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and do a cut so that we can see like the what's it called, the cross section.
The cross section, yes, that's the word.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut there.
I'm doing a cross section.
Thankfully, Lee's joining us so we can see how it's turned out.
Yeah, sorry, guys, I'm having a few issues here because.
You're good. You're good.
Technical issues.
I'm just excited to see how it all turned out.
I don't know, you know, this is pork, but
Nice. Alright,
we're going for a bite.
I've got a pretty decent cross section there with
Pickles, pork, cheese, mustard. Yeah, some all fancy.
yeah. That is a Cuban sandwich, baby. Now, Lee, you know, let us know how yours turned out whenever you can. And Kurt, how's yours tasting if you've tried it yet?
It's good. I just tried a couple bites.
Give me some thoughts.
This is definitely better than the one that I got at Starbucks.
You said it's better than?
Yes.
Thank God.
100%. I'm sorry, Starbucks. You're on notice.
You're on notice for being canceled.
Cancelled. Done.
Oh yeah.
You tried yours yet, Lee?
Hell yeah. So, Lee, you are missing a few ingredients that might make a Cuban sandwich, you know, a Cuban sandwich, but I hope you still made a damn good sandwich. Well, he's taking a second bite, so I think he's liking it.
Lee's gonna turn into Cuban now. He's gonna I don't know what that would entail, but
Yeah. This is a big thumbs up for me. Would you guys make this again?
oh, 100%.
Aw, sick.
What about you, Lee? Would you make this again?
Just staring at our souls. Just can't speak. He's just.
His silence is a yes, of course.
It speaks volumes.
So I could totally see you doing what I'm doing, which is making a big batch of it and then just wrapping it in some parchment paper and eating it later.
Lee, how's your sandwich?
Can you even hear us?
Thumbs up? Can you give him a thumbs up? Yeah, there's a thumbs up. Alright. We got thumbs up across the board. So, there you go, guys. Recipe. Oh, just asking if you liked it and all that.
Are you guys able to hear me?
No. I don't know if you could hear us. It was funny. We were asking what you thought, and you were just staring at us, and we're like, "Is he okay? Is this the start of some horror movie?" The horror in Oklahoma.
Let's see, where's he going? I don't know. Let's look at his house.
There was a Christmas tree. I saw it earlier.
Oh, it's back. He's got a board. Fantastic.
He's gonna write something.
This is how we can communicate through the marvels of working at home. You know, we run into technical difficulties.
No, this turned out real well. And this is something that I like. It's just I've never made it. Like, but making it, like, I kind of realized, like, how easy it is to make.
You got audio juice, the sandwich is good. Fantastic.
That's what we
As long as we get the thumbs up, then
as long as the sandwich is
I think we did our job here today.
As long as the sandwich is
He's got the smiley face.
Yes.
So, thumbs up all around. Thank you, viewers, for cooking along with us, hopefully. If you do cook along with us, and you can follow a recipe from us bumbling fools,
Yeah.
I think that's a success. So,
Yeah, and if you can,
thank you for
learn to cook something new and, like, something you can bring to the table, like, whether it be for yourself or for your family or for your partner or whatever, like, that's awesome. That's what we try to do.
So, if you view this show, then you can listen to Would You Been to This as well on Patreon. Check us out live on Twitch when we film our regular shows.
Yes.
And what else have we got to upload?
Movie commentaries once a month.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always fun.
Yeah.
So,
by the time you see this, our new one for Gremlins will be out. So there's that. 100%.
oh boy.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
They can't sum it up better than that. All right. Bye, everybody. Oh, check out 3graders.com. You have it already, I'm sure.